Hey up everyone, hope you're doing alright. It's Spud, or DJ Diabolica, or DJ Astronomica. So, yeah, sorry. Yeah, hope you're all doing well on this fine whatever time of day it is for you. Please forgive the very, very basic video format, but I figured I'd just give you all a little update on things, you know, regarding me and the channel, and, you know, just general life things, you know. You'll be pleased to know, nothing bad has happened. This is more so that you're not kept in the dark for as long as you were before Ultra Radio 14 dropped. Speaking of, I am so sorry that you were left in the dark like that. So, the score is, during that time, I had a lot going on. I was in a temporary living space, and my job at the time was a temporary one with the opportunity to go permanent. But around that time, I was kind of putting all of my beans into getting that permanent position and into a living space of my own. Because of that, my motivation to stream and make vids, it was pretty low, like almost zero. But you will be happy to know that as of right now, as of recording, I have a permanent job and a place that I can call my own, which is amazing. I have freedom. I also have very, very understanding neighbours, so shout out to those people who have to put up with my very loud ass every now and then. I love you, acoustic foam. Never leave me, acoustic foam. All of that, though, that was the start of a very chaotic winter. For some reason, I decided to move in December, which, as I'm sure you all know, is a very stressful time of year in general, with the holidays and whatnot. That wasn't the only issue, though. So, my job was putting me through the ringer as well. And I say that semi-lightheartedly. So, during November, all of the way through to March, my job is to grit the roads and make sure that my work complex is safe for all of the other workers to walk and drive around without slipping. At 3 in the morning. Yeah, no. Work would call me up on a day and tell me that the next day is a 3 a.m. start. And the worst part is, there's no routine to it. There's no order to it. I could have a week of 3 a.m. starts, like 5 days of just constant 3 a.m. starts. Or a week with just the one 3 a.m. start. Or a week where it alternates between 7 a.m. and 3 a.m. 7 a.m., 3 a.m. I'm incredibly autistic, so this absolutely took it out of me. It left me with zero motivation to do anything, content creation-wise. I just wanted to get home, eat my food, play my games, waffle with my friends until I needed to go to bed, and do it all again. Now, I hope that explained the disappearance somewhat, but now that the winter is gone, and things are getting warmer, I could finally make a routine again. Until the winter comes and it gets chaotic again. Saying that, though, I won't be moving into a new house and stressing about getting a permanent job this time around, so maybe things will be different? I don't know. Okay. Now, what the scallop is going on with me and content creation as a whole? Well, for those that follow me on Twitter or X, that feels fucking awful to say, I feel like I just said a slur, or Blue Sky, you might have seen that I've put streaming on hold for an indefinite time. Why? It's simple, really. I just don't enjoy doing it as much as I used to. Which sucks to admit, but it's true. Though, that moment of being truthful to myself has made me feel a lot better. And a lot more motivated to do more YouTube stuff. So, you know what that means. More Ultra Radio. More fan dubs. More silly shit posts with VA friends. Will I stream in the future? I could see it happening. Genuinely, I think it will happen. Just not anytime soon, though, so, sorry to all of the Twitch followers watching this. I'll be back soon, though, I promise. No, it'll happen in the future. Now, I also hear you asking, Spud, you handsome fella, what kind of content will you be doing? A bit of whatever, really. It's whatever my brain could cook up. I can't really put an absolute answer down. Like, if someone was to ask me, oh, what's your channel about? I don't think I could give a definite answer. Like, I can't just say, oh, it's all about fucking crochet, or oh, it's gaming, or oh, it's this and that. It's just whatever my brain cooks up with. You know, one day it'll be a radio vid, or one day it'll be a little bit of a dub. It's just whatever my brain cooks up. But I know ultimately what I really want to do, though, and that's voice acting. Ever since I was in school, I just loved doing voice impressions. I remember the very first voice impression that I did, which kind of made me a semi-micro celebrity in the school. It was kind of cool. Okay, so I feel like only the British viewers are going to get this one, but do you all remember Keith Lemon? He made Celebrity Juice, Keith Lemon's Very Brilliant World Tour. He did Bo Selector as well. He had a bunch of catchphrases, one of them being, "And the scores at the end of that round are shooting." Yeah, honestly, I should not have been watching him at the age that I was, because the humor is very mature and vulgar, but you know, it is what it is. It made me into the beast that I am today. That passion only grew from that point. I started nailing more voices like, "Varix the Loyal, yes," from Destiny, or "Stewie Griffin, oh Brian, oh Brian, oh." Shit, I even got good at a Swagger Souls voice. You know, the guy in the helmet that's like, "Hey, Fitz, so, you want to try some gamer subs?" And like, it's not perfect, but you know, it's been a while since I've done. Holy shit, I forgot how fun doing that voice was. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Point is, I love doing it, and I'm really hoping that I can make myself a little career from it. Shit, maybe even make some content with my voice too. You know, like the incorrect character quote vids? I love those ones. Doing Blythe's voice was insane. And Wesker, Blythe and Wesker, they might be my favourite incorrect character quote vids. No! Blade Wolf. Blade Wolf was insane. Blade Wolf might actually have been like the first really complicated impression that I've done, because that involved doing filters and stuff, which was man, I love Blade Wolf. Shout out Blade Wolf. I just want to go back to the fandub point real quick. Now, as you know, I'm a good chunk of the way through the Metal Gear Rising fandub, which has been phenomenally fun to do. This is my very first time organising something as big as this as well. And you know what? All things considering, I'm bloody proud of what I've done. Like, I think I've done pretty well. Not quite Snapcube level, obviously, but hey, life's all about learning on the road, ain't it? Unfortunately, though, due to circumstances out of my control, I'm afraid the likelihood of the fandub being completed is looking a little bleak. It's not a definite no, but right now, it is getting close to it. And I'm super gutted about it, because it was just so fun to do. There was no, like, fallouts in the group or anything. I still love all of those goobers to the moon and back. It's just a simple case of things in life getting in the way. You know, it just made planning a lot harder than it needed to be. But I'm not just going to sit down and let my passion for making silly dubs with my great friends dwindle, though. I'm planning on making another one. Of what, I hear you ask? Well, let's just say there's a storm approaching. Speaking of new stuff, I want to pilot a new kind of content for the channel. Now, I know that in the big 2025, Let's Plays seem to be a dying breed, but man, they're so fun to do. I can't even lie. Now, I'm a massive Game Grumps only plays enjoyer. I just love the premise of playing a game with your friends, be it in multiplayer or on your own, and just talking absolute bollocks with them. Nothing feels better. I did a few streams of that same sort of structure as well, and honestly, those are a few of my favourite streams, and I want to keep doing them! Like, imagine that, but with really funny editing. I say funny editing, that's probably overinflating my skill as an editor, but you know, I think it'd be fun, man. Actually, speaking of, soon, I am going to be recording something like that with Emperor and Wiwi. Now, if you don't know who they are, Emperor was Doctor in the fandub, and Wiwi was Sam in the fandom. So we're in good hands. We're gonna cook, gang. But yeah, that's about the size of it. I suppose if I was to boil it down to a TLDR, it's that I'm back on a solid schedule that allows time and headspace for content creation, and expect more Ultra Radio, and just expect more silliness, you know? Now, if you made it this far into the vid, you're an absolute legend. Honestly, no, it means so much that you've stuck around for this long. Thank you so much for just listening to me waffle and kind of vent a little bit. There was definitely a bit of venting in there, which probably wasn't a great idea. But, you know, look, it's all about transparency, this update, which I'm hoping this offered. Anyway, I'll let you all get back on with your days. Thank you very much for listening, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I've got to stop doing that. I'm going to get sued.